Alright. Looks like everything's running. Let me check that the audio's going. Yep, it is. Perfect. Alright, we're picking up right where we left off in the story. And I hope I can get Yixuan. Cool.
Everything sort.
Oh, cool. I can just walk up to him and I get the battery charge without an animation here. Not that the animation's bad. I like watching it. Just not on stream. Makes sense there's no animation here. He doesn't have his whole shop. Alright. Time to manage the business. This one. Sick. Right, cool. That's taken care of. You can tell I like just logged on and haven't done anything. Before we do anything else, I suppose we gotta use
Ready and waiting.
I am the standing by.
I've got
I was working on Polkra's stuff last. Do I have more uses for that? Or is it no rewards mode? Yeah, no reward mode. That's a dang shame.
Ready and waiting.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay. Can't improve that. What can
Looking
I
for
work
intel
on?
or hiring me for a job?
It is weird that her skills go higher than normal. Okay, upgrade suggestions. It's probably just going to gather this stuff for today. Alright, should be able to do this 3 times and I'll be all set. Can't wait. This seems very fun for me, but I've got to start it off here. The order matters a lot thanks to auto switching.
The enemy is ambushing.
Polka up.
Increase
Her
firepower.
up. And now it's Ambi's turn.
What you deserve. Supporting position.
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Don't hesitate. Ether vision activate. You behind me. Now you pay.
I've gotten a lot better at using this team and figuring out their flow.
Off balance. What you deserve.
I've gotta manage Polka and Trigger's bars,
Play a little.
and then just let Ambi do her thing. And I figured out how to use Ambi a lot more effectively.
Now you pay. A sound strategy.
What I've learned is Trigger's bar empties much slower than Polka's,
Engaging.
but does need to be like active more often.
Who's the boss?
And to be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely sure what those bars are doing.
Gotta keep
I
the
just
claws sharp.
know how to manage them a bit better.
My bullets are one with the wind.
Teyo. Good to see you.
Beg for mercy. Scratch that. Too late.
Their burst is also just a quick way to get their bars up, which is nice. Destroy.
Let's play a little.
Don't hesitate. Copy.
Sick. I love Ambi's poses. Like, every time there's a wipeout screen like this, she's always doing some cool ninja pose and it's sick as heck. Okay, do it again. I'm just gonna do this 3 times. But yeah, Ambi and Trigger I think go up to 12, and Polka goes up to 16, which is
Adjusting for wind.
More chaos.
Quick shot. I'm on it.
Sick.
Show me mercy. What you deserve. Recalibrating.
Pulsing. Now they're all charged up.
Wanna recharge? Time to pin them down. Now you pay. You're in my sight. What you deserve.
You know, it took me forever to realize that tapping Ambi's skill didn't actually
No intermission.
use charges of it, but rather made use of those chargers.
Sound strategy.
So like now.
Now you pay.
Now I can reset it, do it again.
Let's play a little.
Much more effective.
No escape.
I know how to use the bang boom more, but I'm just not used to going that
You
direction.
won't back down. Pierce right through. What you deserve.
Oh, I keep forgetting I have a lock-on button. Did a tutorial that reminded me of that the other day. Big destruction.
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Sick. I love it when the girls end with more of them than one of them on screen. I've seen all three of them on the wipeout screen at some points. It's always so much fun. Makes them feel like they're fighting together, you know?
Copy. Recalibrating. The target's weary. Yeah, I'm on it.
Focus bars up. Sick.
You're in my sight. What you deserve.
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Don't hesitate.
See if we can get trigger thing up. Sick.
Fire support ready. Support in position. It's time. Off balance. Now you pay.
Sneak attack.
Adjusting for wind.
I think it's funny Polkra announces her sneak attack. Not the most stealthy thing in the world.
More chaos.
Roger. Fire support ready. More incoming.
Move it.
Show no mercy.
God, refill Polkra's bar.
I'll take you.
I'll take point.
Move it.
Ether vision activate.
Should be easy against these guys.
You're in my sights. You won't back down.
I'm totally messing it up, but that's okay.
It's time.
Let's play a little.
Hit the core. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
There we go.
Perfect shot. Make it
Both
fun
bars
for
are
me.
full and up.
No heal sight.
Ambi's turn.
Time to pin them down. You're up. Now you pay.
There we go. Sick. Like that. That's a cool ninja pose. I love Ambi so much. Okay. Alright, let's return to upgrading. And just level this thing as much as we can. Dang. Didn't get much out of that.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
That's okay though. Got our dailies out of it. Alright. Time to continue with the story. Man, allergies are getting to me. Oh, fortune from dog. can get more stuff. Moonstar and fire. Okay. So, frost blocks meridians and blood flows like a blade. Massage to slow it down in the base of the skull at night. Let your worries fade. Okay. It's difficult to fish for gold in the cold. Greed leads to hardship untold. And solitary. Often yearning for cerulean advice. A jade vase's light reflects a heart pure as ice. I have no idea what to make of any of that. But hey, more stuff for the collection. So I get rewards for that. Neat. More primos for Yixuan. Oh, I need to go this way. Hello.
Belle, your room's all ready for you.
Yeah, I saw it the other day.
Is there anything else you need?
Looks like we have everything here.
Oh, HDD is set up. Sick.
Hello? Belle, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but aren't you using the wrong title? You should be calling me Junior Belle.
Belle, now's not the time for jokes. Shifu sent me a message earlier. She said that your airship had an accident and fell into the hollow. She also said you were attacked.
I'm definitely not flying on any airships ever again. The Cunning Hares also had an accident a while ago.
Yeah, airships
Why is
seem
the
like the
airship
least safe
accident
way
rate
to
so high in
travel.
New Eridu? I was followed by some strangers when I fell into the hollow. Thankfully, Shifu was there, so I got out in one piece. However, given everything that's happened, I don't think we're dealing with any ordinary investigation. Wise, it's best that you stay home.
I can't do that. What if something happens to you and I calibrated the remote functions of the HDD system? But a closer look, I think the remote link can't handle complex real-time calculations. We're going to process this problematic besides. Yixuan Sifu is going to teach us how to adapt to our ether potentials. I don't want to become a liability to you when we run into danger in the future.
Aw, that's
I
sweet.
get it, but it isn't safe right now. If you're coming, we'll need to find the right time. Now that our whereabouts have been exposed, there's no point in taking the dedicated airship route anymore. You're better off with a safer alternative.
Okay. Speaking of, has Sifu taught you any techniques so far?
I love that I just have lie or lie.
Of course! Shifu taught me Yunquei Summit's secret cloud riding technique. Thanks to that, I was able to land safely during the airship crash.
Hold on. Are you serious?
Just lie or lie.
It's true! Shifu also said, with enough training, even Eos can take off and ride the clouds like that.
I can't believe Yunquei Summit has such impressive techniques. Alright.
Wait, hold your bing boo. I might have exaggerated a bit. Don't worry about coming over right now.
I knew you were making it up, Junior Belle. I'd be careful if I were you. Shifu might put you through the ringer with her punishments. Carrying heavy buckets of water up a mountain, balancing on 1 foot for hours.
All right, I gotta go. Looks like something's happening over here, so...
Got it. Please take care of yourself over there.
I love the twins' relationship. Why's my workbench saying things to me? Hey, anything for extra primos. There we go. Polychromes. I guess I just call them polys here. Hello.
You must be the mystics of Yunquei's Summit.
Who's this dude? He looks like a snake.
I am Damien Blackwood, head of the special development company Porcelumex, under the Toms Alliance.
I've heard of him.
It's been a long time since Yunquei's Summit last visited Waifei Peninsula. for an airship accident to occur upon your return and within my jurisdiction. I hear Yunquay Summit has become a partner of Mayor Mayflower. May I assume that your return was also at his behest?
That's right. We are indeed under the Mayor's commission to investigate. I'll ask a disciple to send you the official commission mandate later.
Just as I thought. However, I should notify you that the situation inside Lemnian Hollow is rather delicate. Porcelumex owns mining and refining equipment in the porcelain production areas. After all, we must ensure that porcelain production and supply remain uninterrupted.
I feel like he's threatening us.
Uninterrupted production. But I just heard something about a safety accident inside the... It was probably
Fufu,
your
you shouldn't be
irresponsible
giving that
mining
away.
that caused the problem to begin with.
Mm-hmm. That's right. The safety incident Fufu mentioned can affect the Hollow. Naturally, Yunquay Summit must investigate.
Yes, there was an accident, but we've already locked down the affected area according to protocol and have provided aid and compensation to the workers.
Doesn't sound like
For
they
the
got
safety
it.
of everyone here, again, I urge you to avoid entering the porcelain production side. And finally, just a friendly reminder, the porcelain mines are one of the TOPS Alliance's critical assets. It's in your best interest not to dig too deep. Whether you're Yunquay Summit or any other big name, that's all I shall say for now. This is my
We are
contact
being
information.
threatened.
I bid you all farewell.
What's going on? This guy's got the face of a villain!
Fufu, what exactly was the accident you mentioned?
Junior Bell and I heard about it on our way back here. I think some workers were waiting for compensation.
Yes, I heard about it too. The workers around here have been talking about it. Something about a corrupted porcelain production site, but I don't know.
There's been abnormal hollow observation data and an incident at the porcelain production.
Junior Bell is right. As they say, the more it sounds like we'll have to figure out a way into the porcelain. However, judging by what Damien said,
Bell, can you use your Hollow navigation tech to locate the
I called Wise earlier, and he said there's a problem with the Lemnian hollow observation data. We
Interesting.
can't analyze it with the HDD's remote calculations. Shifu, we have to think of a safe way to get him here soon.
don't worry, Junior Bell. I've sent the mayor's investigation mandate to Damien and formally requested his since this investigation is now officially a joint operation. Even TOPS will have to think twice before trying anything shady. Besides, now that our operation has been revealed, there's no point in taking the airship route anymore.
The freeway isn't exactly risk-free either, but still.
I am
it's
thinking
much
about
safer
our
than an airship.
incident with the Sons
In
of
that case,
Caledon.
let's divide and conquer. Bell, you, me, Fufu, and Yinhu will go question the workers. Shuryuan will drive to 6th Street and pick up your brother. Don't worry. I'll do a reading of the trip before Shuryuan's departure.
Alright. Honestly, I feel like her divination is pretty solid at this point. Saved my life. And Wise's now that I think about it. No word about compensation yet, eh? That's what I thought. Why would TOPS not want to shell out some compensation money if they're so low off?
Hey, you. You've been
You look
running all around
playable.
here. What do you want?
Porcelumix must have sent her. I told you! They won't let us off the hook so easily!
Shut it, Paolo. You're giving me a headache. All right. I'll ask you one last time. What do you want? If you're here for trouble, then why beat around the bush?
Why would anybody want to get punched?
First you get everyone riled up, taunt them into making the first move. Yeah, I've seen enough from Porcelumex's playbook. Go ahead. The honor is all yours. Just remember, once you throw
What
that
does this
first
guy
punch,
think
then
we
whatever
are?
happens after will be considered
We're wearing the
self-defense.
uniform.
Please calm down. I'm not with Porcelumex. My name is Belle. I'm from Swabian Temple.
Swabian Temple?
Yeah, don't you see the uniform?
I'm here to investigate the situation inside Lemnian Hollow. But Porcelumex has been keeping everything under wraps. So
So you're also after Porcelumex. My name is Komano Manato. My friend is still in a coma at
Monato.
the hospital because of this Porcelumex mess. So I came here to figure out what happened and to help him get justice. Since you're also looking into it,
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried that you were with Porcelumix and came here to stir up trouble.
Corruption incident? You know about it?
Certainly. I was on the same shift with the guys that got sick.
Interesting.
So you're saying the workers on the porcelain production line became corrupted? But
No
That's right.
anti-corruption
People who
measures.
spend extended time inside the Hollow must wear protective suits
Protective
and
suits.
take anti-corruption medicine. Most of us who are willing to work inside the Hollow already suffer from corruption after the fall of the old capital. We need to take... Porcelumix provides the medicine. That's why we're willing to put our lives on the line for them. But my colleagues who drank the medicine quickly collapsed. Some of them even had a corruption outbreak on the spot.
That sounds a lot
It took
like
so
the
much effort just to bring them to the hospital. After Porcelumix,
the sacrifice
first thing they did was order us to keep our
pills
mouths shut.
that made
Later
people
on, I heard
like
the good Dr. Lore say
yeah,
there's
that was a
something
thing with the
fishy that
Ravenloft
magic
family.
medicine.
They were trying to get in with Tops. That's definitely connected.
how could they?
They're
I
trying to
never thought
corrupt people.
Porcelumex would stoop this low.
That's right. Damien ordered a lockdown on the affected area.
Something doesn't feel right. To tell you the truth, we are investigating for the mayor. If you're willing to work with us, I can help you and your fellow workers fight for your rights.
investigating for the mayor? Paolo, this is your chance. Don't you want to get fair compensation and treat your family's corruption?
You're right. And Yunque Summit helped us a
Man,
lot
this
too.
game really
Back when the
doesn't
old
let us
capital fell.
forget that the
All
old
right, then, you have
capital
my word.
fall is still
When you're free,
fresh
head
in
to the
living
Hollow Cable Car.
memory.
I'll ask a worker friend to sneak you in. As for the corrupted
There's
area, although I
Ripple
can't
effects
get
from
you
it
in,
all the
I
time,
know
which
someone who
is
can.
really
He also knows
cool
a lot more
world
about the
building.
corruption incident than I do.
Really? Thank you so much. Don't worry. I promise I'll get to the bottom of this.
Mm-hmm. And if you need my help, you've got it.
Actually, there is one more thing I wanted to ask. Have you seen this person in Waife Peninsula?
I've never seen this person, and the location looked...
Neither have I. But don't you worry.
I see. Thank...
Interesting. I love how many fat cats just hang out. That's amazing. Who is feeding all these cats? Here's another one. Very fat, digging around. Who is feeding these cats?
How's everyone's
I haven't found any
Me neither. I also checked out the hollow cable car. Looks like we'll have to find another way into the hollow.
Don't worry. I found a worker who's willing to take us into the hollow. And he experienced that accident firsthand. Apparently, the anti-corruption medicine Tops provided was defective.
I see. No wonder the workers are demanding compensation and...
Belle, is this information reliable?
It seems credible, but we still need to investigate the site of the incident in the hollow. Also, when he heard I was from Swabian Temple of Yunque Summit, his attitude softened, and he said we'd helped them in the past.
That was a long time ago. When the old capital fell, the members of Yunque Summit helped evacuate the civilians. Some of them were relocated here, but we haven't come to Swabian Temple much since then. I didn't think they'd remember us after all these years.
Interesting.
So that's the story. But why did everyone stop coming here?
Let's talk about something else.
Seems like a
That's
touchy
right.
subject.
Why don't we eat something nice before heading into the hollow?
No need to worry. It's just something from the past. Anyway, let's focus on the investigation for now.
Alright. Enter the hollow tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh, something to tell us? I'll listen to anything she has to say. I'm so down bad for Shifu.
Oh,
Help unlock your potential and teach you our craft. If you're free right now, we can get started. Yeah! Many branches and forms, they all stem from the same root. The manipulation of ether. Interesting. Sense ether frequencies and resonate with them. This requires balancing your acupoints and ensuring energy can flow smoothly. According to Yunque Summit's recorded traditions, you're supposed to burn incense, take a ritual bath, and wait for an auspicious time to perform the ceremony to cleanse your meridians. But after studying the ancient texts, I found many steps can be simplified. The most crucial parts are to choose the right time and a suitable location. Found the perfect spot. Time is of the essence. Alright. I hope there's a cool cutscene. Bell's back, and at the moment of calm, a gentle warm current slowly flows through Bell's body. Aw, no cutscene. Now clear, allowing you to sense ether frequencies. Cool. That depends on your own potential, but Fretna will teach you step by step. Once you can sense the ether frequency, you'll gradually learn to control its flow. While it's not exactly a mystic technique, it can be applied to various objects. Quite a handy trick. Okay? Will you help clear his meridians? Yeah, cool. Like when he steals my pudding or picks a bunch of boring artsy films when restocking. Does Shifu have siblings? I bet the person I saw in the flashback, the name she called out, I bet they're dead. I bet that has to do with why they don't come to Swabian Temple anymore. One bed. Wait, why isn't I meant to share this bed? Don't know how I feel about that. To the cable car. Man, I love the music here. I've always really admired like Chinese culture, like their fashion, the music, the food. Just cursory stuff, but it still really fascinates me in like the most respectful way possible. Cable car here connects to a stable large-scale spatial fissure. Okay. A lot of miasma around here. If you get lost, things could get ugly. Got it. Alright, let's do this. Hello, cable car staff. My face is blocking half of yours. That looks weird. Alright, enter battle. I do appreciate the warning. Wonder if I'll get to try out the other disciples. I just got healed. Why is there... I got an exclamation mark. Oh, it's my name tag. That's Panda now, I see. Hello, Eric. You have a name despite us not knowing you.
Wonderful. With your help, we'll have a chance to discuss compensation.
Sorry.
I'm Eric, head of the Porcelumix labor union. Surely you've heard
they're
of the production
unionized.
accident
Good for
by
them.
now?
We have a general idea. The anti-corruption medicine was defective.
Yes. Ever since that happened, I've been but now I hear Damien's putting it on hold, waiting for a chance to cut the compensation. We decided to take action.
Do you have any plans?
Porcelumix is unwilling to compensate us because it determined that we can't prove it's their medicine that's at fault. If they wanted to, they could even claim that the workers were hospitalized from pre-existing corruption that they... So, we plan on searching for evidence that Porcelumix's medicine is defective. As long as we have solid evidence, we can rally everyone to protest against this injustice and demand compensation.
Good for him.
Aren't you still relying on their cheap medicine to slow down the corruption symptoms? Even if you have evidence, you'll be cut off from anti-corruption medicine as soon as you fall out with them, right?
That's exactly why we've been holding back for all these years. Dr. Lore is willing to treat us at lower rates. Thanks to him, we were able to break free from Porcelumix's control.
Cool.
Oh, really? How did he manage to provide low-cost anti-corruption medicine?
I don't know the technical specifics, but I believe he used the early production facilities that Porcelumix abandoned and organized a group of people to privately produce it.
That sounds too good to be true.
Doesn't sound very safe.
Who cares? If we don't resist, we have no hope left. By the
Man,
way,
they're not in a
Dr. Lore is
great
going to look for
situation
evidence of
though, so I
Porcelumix
don't.
being responsible for
I
the
understand
production
why
site
they would take a
accident.
risk.
If you
They're already
Before
at
I go,
risk.
there's one more thing I need to confirm. Or can you tell me where this photo was taken?
They'll show Zarek the photo.
No, I've never seen this person around here, but there's a lot of my that's all I can say.
Gotcha. Thanks anyway.
I'm glad we're not forgetting about finding our teacher. Oh, so this is the guy.
You must be the investigators that Eric mentioned. He sounded so excited over the communicator, saying that the mayor's investigators are coming to inspect the porcelain production site.
You must be Dr.
His
Lore.
voice acting
I
makes
heard
me
you're
think that
providing
this
medicine
guy's
to everyone.
suspicious.
Is that true?
Your mom's
Oh.
gay.
What?
That's all. I love you.
Really
Okay, I love
keeping
you.
his secrets, huh? Oh, I can't believe he told you that. Just don't go spreading it around. If Porcelumix finds out.
Don't worry, we won't. But can you tell us how the medicine is made?
There's nothing special about the composition of the anti-corruption medicine. Actually, I recently discovered an old production line that Porcelumix abandoned in the Hollow, back when the old capital
Wonder
fell.
why they abandoned
I
it.
didn't have high hopes at first. I named this medicine Alleviating Water.
I bet that he's.
Hopefully, it'll help alleviate
I bet there's
people's
some
corruption
kind of
symptoms and help them
reason that
escape
they abandoned that
Porcelumix's trap.
line, but I don't think the doctor's aware of potentially negative side effects, but I do think they exist.
Porcelumix's trap.
Have you ever considered that while Porcelumix has been providing it benefit them more to provide weaker medicine just enough to slow the progression of their illness? After all, nobody wants to work in the Hollow long term, except those who were already corrupted during the fall of the old capital. Porcelumix
Well, yeah, but if
is
you're keeping their
deliberately
illness
delayed
at bay,
because
then
it
it
doesn't
is
want its
eventually
cheap
going to kill
long-term
them, and then
labor
you
to
lose
leave
all your
with
workers.
large sums of compensation.
Of course, I don't
That's
expect
why we
companies
can't
to be
trust the
thinking in the
medicine they
long
give
term
us.
generally.
We have to find a way to make our own. This path is illegal and very risky, yes.
Dr. Lore, you said Porcelumix is delaying compensation.
Of course. My friend works in the local hospital. The medical records of the victims have been tampered with, so there is no specific reason for their illness, let alone any compensation process.
Aren't you a
They're
doctor? Can't you
clearly trying to
correct
cover
the...
the whole
I don't know how any of that
Without
works.
hard evidence, they'll never process the compensation. I've been trying to obtain evidence, but that area has been abandoned. Since you're the mayor's if you can help me with the investigation, you guys can go ahead and follow the carrot data and investigate the site.
Don't worry, we know what we're doing.
All right, I'll go investigate the vicinity.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about any of this. I'm not sure I trust any of the parties involved, except maybe the workers. But they don't know much, to be frank. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Investigation zone menu. Press LT and X for squad configuration. Interesting. Okay. Access to most system functions available on the street. Use agent skills directly. Alright.
There's a good vantage point over there. That should give us a better look at the surrounding area.
I think it's... There we go. Okay.
I can help you ward off misfortune.
Standing by.
So I can just bring in my own people. That's pretty neat.
Captain of Silver Squad. It's been a while.
Yeah, this feels good. Oh, I get to use Fufu too.
I'll watch over you.
Roger.
The tiger has arrived.
Wonder what she's like. Huey will automatically attack enemies, gain might when Huey hits an enemy. Or when Jufu uses a special attack or ultimate. Oh, so they work together like Koleda and Ben. That's cool. When Jufufu is not the active character and has at least 100 might, Huey hits an enemy, she triggers chained attack. She reminds me a lot of Nekomata's playstyle. Man, those scrunches are merciless and they do fire damage too. Nice. And she'll just go for these, huh?
Though this area has been abandoned.
She's so pretty. Look, her birds just oh, it's so cool.
Ether residue wouldn't just vanish.
I wonder.
Number 0, Ambi.
Do I have the trial of Fufu or not?
Iron is iron, rice is steel. I make a mean chitlins meal.
Doesn't look like it. I wonder why it gave me instruction on him then. Condensed mass size constantly emits miasma, attracting enemies.
Careful, everyone. Ethereal's incoming. Off balance.
Look at her go. Just straight up, just does not give them a chance to get up. Man, that is so cool. Fisher beacon. Neat.
I didn't expect there to be so much miasma around here.
Her
Is it because of the accident?
bar is full. I wonder why. Wonder what that does. I had to activate it. Perception technique. Principal lines in sensing the frequency surrounding ether waves. Yeah, I see the bubbles coming off it. Insight. Allows you to track lingering we've unlocked, what is it? Elemental sight. Okay, so that's right
Now,
trigger.
let's try a perception technique. Insight allows one to see the traces of corrupted matter.
I see. Welcome, Fusion. Back from a wedding? Nice!
Control your breathing and feel the ether fluctuations around you.
This looks way cooler than Genshin's Elemental Sight, I will say. It's also nice that it doesn't go away until I hit the button. Strange symbols on the ground. Ooh, console. Oh, just a button.
When the corruption outbreak began, people panicked and fled, seeking safety wherever they could.
So I can just... Can I use that with anyone?
In position.
These ether
Yeah, she
traces
doesn't
must be
have
from
it.
that
But
time.
neither does she. Oh, it looks like they...
Now that you can see the
Okay,
traces
that's
using...
not what it is. Why do I have... I have this. Her bar looks full too, but I don't know how. Hey, dude. Yinhu. Oh, rescued a bang boot. That's cool. Notice a Fisher beacon. Cool. Okay, Fisher beacon anchors stable fissures in the surrounding area, allowing for quick travel. The Fisher beacon can also restore HP. Oh, cool! So it's a teleport waypoint, but inside the hollow. That's interesting. Big building. Looks like they're expanding hollow exploration stuff. Won't just be a one-way street anymore. Which I never minded, but you know. 55. Some enemy attacks have a miasma corruption attribute. When they hit an agent, the squad accumulates miasma contamination. When it reaches its limits, all agents receive damage based on the percentage of current HP. So it doesn't matter how much base HP they have, same damage. On the ground, miasma pools cause additional effects.
Looks like we've got some tough customers.
Dodging just became way more important.
Don't worry, Shifu's here. Let's get rid of them.
Shifu is a lot of fun.
Your fate is sealed.
Oh, that's such a cool burst. Jeez!
Roger that. Spear them forward.
And here I was worried about the new mechanic. Woo! I'm enjoying this.
We're at the edge of the hollow, but the miasma is still so dense.
Man, this is a tall building. New teleport
Hollow's
waypoint.
got a weird vibe to it.
Now's the perfect time to teach you a disintegration perception technique. That feels like more than just perception. Forcibly disrupting the resonance frequency. Alright. So it's another one of those techniques. Okay.
Attune yourself to the frequency of the corruption first.
Cool.
Huh? It worked!
I just did exactly what Shifu said. Didn't expect it to work so well.
Whoa. Your talent's kinda scary.
You catch on quickly. The potential you possess is truly astonishing.
I'm flattered, Shifu. Might have just been beginner's luck. Copy. Anyway, let's keep investigating.
Nice. Oh, she does stuff from off-field? Cool. I wonder if that's what the burning bar up top is. I might want her too.
I'll watch over you.
Oh wait, no, I wasn't. Put me back. Let me back up. Need this. Another picture to analyze later. What is going on?
The accident site should be right over there.
Okay, sick.
The ether levels around here are rising. Must be remnants from the corruption outbreak.
Oh hey, you're here again.
If you work in the Hollow long term, can corruption really be cured? Feels like a never-ending cycle.
Alright. Let's keep investigating. Hello, bad guys. I think the 55 is their level. That's new. Well, most of them are dead.
Let's make this quick.
Now you pay.
Close, but still short.
Yeah, Fufu's attacking from off field. I think that